So in this video I'm going to be showing off my new mod. Before I show it to you, I'm going to show you where I placed it on the map. This is southwest of Fort Graymore over there. And this is basically where a stream is. There's nothing here to do with any type of quest or anything like that. The only thing I removed is this little stream that is awkwardly placed in this plains, I guess. But the only thing I removed really is 2 mud crabs and then this stream. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and jump into this mod. Okay guys, here's the mod. This is the Apple Creek Farm. This is a player-owned house as well as a farm, and as I said before, it's west of Whiterun, southwest of Fort Graymore over there in the Whiterun hold. So I'm going to go ahead and go through each part of the mod, and yeah, we'll go from there. So starting off, you do have a fence around the entire farm here, and you do as well as the gate back there. On the right here, you got this windmill that you can go inside. This is mainly for looks, but it does work there. You got your horse here, and then here you have a little garden, wheat, potatoes, leeks, and then cabbages over there. This is mainly just for looks as well, but this is a little cart with a thing of hay in it.
What are you doing that for?
And hay on the other side here for the cows you have. This is your assistant. We'll talk about him later. So here's the cows. I built this little, it's not exactly a stable, it's more of just like for protection for the cows. And then there's a gate in the back where they could, get out, whatever. And then we got another gate over here, and this goes into the chicken pen. And then you have a little pen over here, or not a pen, a little chicken house here with chicken nests for eggs. And then going back around, this is your assistant, Big Bad John. He just basically walks around. He'll do some gardening as he is there. He'll also go over here and do some blacksmithing. So on the left side, I do have a tanning rack, anvil, workbench, and grindstone. So you have everything here you need to do some smithing. And so going into the actual house, I can say right now there's nothing else like this because I created it from scratch using the shack kits as well as some other pieces that aren't normally put together. So I can guarantee you there's no other model like this one. What I wanted to do with this is make a house where you have no loading screens. A lot of the time with other player house mods is you have to sit through loading screens. On the left here you have 2 mannequins as well as a weapon plaque, and you have a chest here. For the mannequins you can of course store your armor. For the chest, maybe you can put stuff in there you don't necessarily want to show off but you do want to keep. And then you got of course a weapon rack where you can put a shield or a weapon and all that. On the right side I got the same exact thing. On the left side I got a display case where you can take a weapon and put it in there. Let me grab one real fast. So for example, if you wanted to put this weapon in there, you can show it off and then close it. And then I got 2 weapon racks on the side. So maybe if you want to show off your sword here, you can stick it in there. And then on the right I got the same thing. You may ask, like, why did I do 2 of those, both the same? Well, for one, I like to have my houses actually have a little bit of function for them. So, a place where you can put your armor and magic stuff. So on the right, for example, you could have like all your magic armor on display, and then I put 2 cases. There's one under each of these also. I thought this would help for organization. So for this one you could have weapons, for example, and this one you could have armor. For on the magic side over here you could have all your ranged and your melee armor in here, all your ranged and melee weapons in there. So that's just for example. Moving along, on the right I just have this animal skin, a little bit shelf with some tools on it for mainly display. You got a table here with some food and stuff. Over here your fireplace with a little bit more decoration. You can use this cooking pot. Some more stuff on the shelves here. We got some plates stacked, cups stacked, a little bit of stuff on this counter over here. And okay, so here's the only loading screen. I do have a basement down here, And it's not necessary you go down here, but I did want to put it in here for magic, for enchanting, and then also for alchemy, in case you want that. You do have 2 strong boxes here, so one on the left for alchemy, one on the right for enchanting, and some more stuff for looks there. And going right up. So like I said, I wanted to eliminate all the loading screens, so that's why I put that down there, but it's not necessary. Going up here, we got kind of a just side room for a follower or whatever, and a shelf there. And then going around, this is going to be your main room. And so I put some stuff up here that for functionality. There's a chest where you can put stuff that necessarily isn't armor, but you do want to keep. I got a safe for more stuff, and then a wardrobe where you can put like clothes, for example, and you know, not necessarily armor. And one thing to note too, all the storage containers in this mod are player owned and do not reset, so you won't stick something in there and then all of a sudden you come back later and it's not there. You will always keep whatever you put in there. Another strong box over here, as well as a quill and inkwell that fell over. And then I'm gonna go back downstairs, and that pretty much wraps up the mod. This is a player owned exterior house where you have no loading screens. I did lots of work on it, spent a lot of time on the frame and then the house, everything to do with the house. Like I said, I think it looks pretty cool. There's definitely nothing else like this. It requires no external DLC, so you know, you can have basically just the basic Skyrim, and you know, you don't need any DLC to own this mod. It will work on anything. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. Hope you guys like this mod, and yeah.